band of scattered pebbles in a shifting tide were pulled from far and wide to a single pool. And in pursuit of better times and brighter days, they made their ways to a common shore. All colors of the spectrum were presented, and each in turn had textures all their own. And in a pool of tides and surf they gathered, touching, being touched, and yet alone. But through the days they were cast together by forces far beyond their own device. And through those forces, each in turn to the others, left remnants of their touch and color behind. But time and tides must be forever changed, and all order is rearranged, so it must be. And every pebble in the pool is drawn once more to some different shore, separate streams. But in the separation of the band of stones, colors once not their own were brought along. So you see, though the band is broken and each member has gone on its destined way, on all those gathered together in the waters are colors in the textures from touching in the spray. Maybe somewhere in the future the shiny pebbles will once again find others that they knew. Then again the spectral colors and varied textures will once again meet shining in some common pool. Somebody blew the big one, and now there's hell to pay. And when I wasn't looking, someone pointed hell my way. Yeah, everybody scattered and started covering their tracks and sticking knives of blame in the first unguarded bag. I guess I was a fool to think I didn't need to play the game of corporation hide and seek and passing on the blame. But more than just a simple fool, I'll tell you what I am. I'm the scapegoat and the whipping boy and the sacrificial lamb. Well, the trail of my undoing in this bureaucratic scene is an example of a rock and a hard place and my being caught in between. I must have been too damn naive to see the way it went. How could I think that I'd be safe merely being innocent? I guess I was a fool to think I didn't need to play the game of corporation, hide and seek and passing on the blame. But more than just a simple fool, I'll tell you what I am. I'm the scapegoat and the whipping boy and the sacrificial lamb. So all in my great fall from grace and industry, the loss of my lofty position and my executive washroom key, yeah, not to mention those luncheons with people I really hate. When I realized I was going to lose shit I could hardly wait. Yeah, I really was a stupid fool, stupid like a fox. The smartest thing I ever did was paint myself into a box. And one more thing you ought to know about how lucky that I am. There's a lot of worse things in this mixed up world than a sacrificial lamb. There are places that I've heard about or seen in magazines, and I marvel at the wonders that I find. As a man once wrote a long time ago from his cabin on a pond, I have traveled far in the vastness of my mind. Henry David, you were so wise, you saw the world through unclouded eyes. Laid a path to the wonders of us all, showed us the greatness of the simple and the small. Henry David, your gentle vision follows me. Running blindly after freedom in a maze of ownership, buying this and that to try to fill our lack. Lessons from your pages showed us the error of our chase, as everything we own we carry on our back. Henry David, your garden still grows, one man's life in 7 rows. A world away from the press of all mankind, shores of Walden, the only home you'd ever find. Henry David, you've lived far beyond your time. What would you think about the world today? Civil conscience with its back pressed to the wall. King and Gandhi, gentlemen who brought your word to life, did their quiet times bring meaning to it all? Henry David, your vision flew like a perfect arrow, straight and true, into today, and moved the world to look inside and see that injustice cannot be justified. Henry David, you were a teacher for us all. You showed us the greatness in the simple and the small. Henry David, your gentle vision follows me. Henry David, your gentle vision follows me. Hands are jam deep in my pockets, my flight jacket's worn and old. I step into the all-night store to get away from the cold. It's early in the morning and quiet, and there's no one there but me, and a clerk who's trying to remember what to do in a robbery. He's got nothing to fear from me. I was a fighter pilot, seeing action over the Kong. They taught me how to survive the war, not how to survive when it's done. I saw friends spinning into the ocean and enemies burning in air. When you see death enough at close range, there's not enough of you left to scare. I took a heat seeker at 20,000. He snuck up on me out of the sun. I ditched in the water behind the line. For 3 weeks was on the run. I lived low to the ground and hidden, and ate what food I could get. At night when it's quiet and I'm trying to sleep, it's awful hard to forget. I haven't seen the last of it yet. I was a fighter pilot, flying early dawn ground attack, making hits at 1,000 miles an hour. To spend a lot of time looking back. Well, that was pretty good training in a strangely ironic way. Living here and now in the present, looking over my shoulder at yesterday. I always come here early in the morning, so I can be more alone, searching for names of friends I had carved in the shiny black stone. Few silent words to the reflection, and then I turn my back on the past and take a cautious step toward this reality that's recognized me at last, a closing door to my past. I was a fighter pilot, kid in a flying machine, firing tracers into a target, never knowing what it would mean. And now I'm just a man in an all-night store, looking through a magazine rack, searching for words and pictures that'll keep me from looking back. I'm an anachronism, a dinosaur out of a place, or starting to be seen as a romantic thing, not as a tragic waste. And they want to fight at long distance with mindless things from the sky, to make the world safe for democracy, even though the planet would die. Put the ring back on your finger and don't linger at my door. It's just the past you're trying to capture, some distant rapture, nothing more. The day in, day out, of doing without, and all those family sacrifices drove you out today into your past, looking for romance or vices. I'd be a fool to not remember an old September in your arms. But times have changed in many fashions, and our old passions can only harm. Go back before I can't resist anymore and submit to your sweet frustration. The night of love you came to find won't really change your situation. And when you're gone, I'll go back in and lay back into the night. And there in the dark, I'll close my eyes and I wish I'd held you tight. 'Cause you're not alone in wishing for a piece of yesterday. But I'm alone when I wonder why I let you slip away. A fool like me is bound to discover a past lover that I lost. Far too late to return the magic, and how tragic was the cost. That all I have to show is what I finally know, where I've taken all my stands. The chance I had to have you, I let slip through my hands. Put the ring back on your finger